We are moving and a shaking here in the Erdo household. This is episode 2, and I've officially named this the Knits and Beads podcast. I'm your host, Lorelei Erdo, and I am filming today is February 9th, 2016. Coming to you from upstate, actually central New York State. And I feel like I just had way too much to talk about to wait 2 weeks before my next episode, so I'm doing another episode. Why the heck not? So basically, my name is Lorelei Erdo. In case you didn't see my first podcast last week, I'm a jewelry designer. You can find me all over the interwebs. My website is loreleierdojewelry.com or loreleierdojewelry.com. I'm on Etsy as Lorelei Erdo Jewelry. I keep a regular blog, and my blog address is lorelei1141 at .blogspot.com. But you can also find a link to it on my website. I also have jewelry for sale on my website as well as Etsy. So anyway, got all that under control. The reason why I wanted to talk today was because I have new things to show. So first of all, yesterday I spent the day, well actually Sunday I made these braided things, and then yesterday I put them into jewelry. So basically I'm really enjoying the whole knitting thing, and I'm mixing two of my favorite things, so jewelry and yarn. And so I'm kind of creating these little braided, they're kind of neat, braided straps and making them into jewelry. So these pieces are all listed, by the way, for sale. So this little bird, some mixed media here. So that's the necklace, and then I have a couple of these wrap bracelets. These are my mixed media wrap bracelets. They kind of wrap around your wrist twice. Little dangles and leather and yarn and charms and beads. You can't go wrong, really. The yarn I used for this is Western Sky Knits, which is really gorgeous yarn. It's a variegated, colorful yarn. This particular color is called stained glass, and this is the magnolia worsted. This one's very similar, has a couple of different elements in it. It has a couple little bee charms and this cute little flower. So yeah, so anyway, these are all listed for sale in my web store. So that has been fun working on that. The other thing I'm going to probably work on today is I've been kind of playing around with the idea of doing a tutorial on how to make tin toggles. In case you're a knitter and you're here to listen to me blather about knitting, that is coming in a little bit. But first I wanted to just mention jewelry, since I am a full-time jewelry designer. I've been playing around with using vintage tins and modern tins in my jewelry for a couple of years now. I have made toggles and have sold them as components to other jewelry designers. And I also did some bead caps, and I did end up doing a tutorial on how to create the bead caps. You can also find that on my website under ebooks and tutorials. And now I'm thinking I might want to do a toggle, maybe an ebook that features 3 different types of riveted tin toggles. So I think that's what I'm going to work on. And it's going to be a paid for ebook, and you can buy it on my website, and it's probably going to take me a few days to get it done. I started it the other day, but that's what I'm working on in that realm. I'm hoping that it will go over well. They're kind of easy to make, but I know I've been asked in the past how to do it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I have all of the supplies. I might as well just do it. So I want to film some videos. There's a lot of work involved, you know. If you've ever done a tutorial of any sort, there's just tons of work. It's taken me half an hour to 45 minutes to figure out how I was going to tape this episode. Well, last one I taped on my computer, and I wasn't very happy with the quality. And now I'm on my iPhone, and it's actually pretty good. So I was trying to do it on my Kindle, and it said I could share it using the Bluetooth, but I have no idea. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to hook up to my computer for some reason, so that didn't happen. But a lot of fussing with that. And so anyway, I just gave up, and now I'm doing it on my phone, which is fine. It's working good. So anyway, those are the jewelry-related things that I am working on this week. Nothing else really in the way of jewelry. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna talk a little bit about some new acquisitions of yarn, of course. So, because that's the most exciting thing really to me right now is yarn. Yarn makes me very happy these days. Let's see. So the last time I talked to you in my last podcast, I mentioned I had ordered some things that I recently got in. So I did, I got this Malabrigo sock yarn in the Marta colorway. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. All kinds of burgundy and orange and greens, very earthy fall type colors. They're totally my colors. And then I wanted to try out Lorna's laces. This is Lorna's Laces Soulmate. It's a 55% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon, and 30% viscose. And this is also a sock yarn. It's pretty dark, kind of plum color. And I'm on this fingering yarn kick, so I actually had found a shawl pattern, but now I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared, but anyway, this is the color that I bought for it. So I have 5 skeins. 5 skeins of this. It's honey. The color is honey, and this is Knit Picks Gloss Fingering. 70% merino wool, 30% silk. Each skein is 220 yards. Love the color. Love the yellow. It's way out of my comfort zone, and I love that. I'm usually a green, blue kind of a person, but something just said I needed to have a yellow shawl. So that's what this is slated for, but the original pattern, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do it. Also, in that order, I ordered some other Knit Picks fingering. This is Alpaca Cloud fingering weight yarn. 100% superfine alpaca. 200 yards a skein. And the color, I don't know if it's Charlotte, but it's beautiful. The color number is C970. It's not really showing, well, that's kind of accurate right there, that color. It's kind of a mauve, which I'm all about these days. And I got 5 skeins of that too, so it's really nice. It's really nice and soft. So that is that for yarn, new yarn. I also have some more yarn coming from Instagrammer Skein Cocaine. If you don't follow her, you should. She does kind of an auction where she auctions off yarn. Well, it's kind of like first come, first serve. You comment and say sold, and you have to sign up, and there's a lot of excitement involved. It's very kind of high pressure. Well, anyway, she does that on Thursdays and Friday nights. So if you want to follow her, or don't, so that I have more of a chance of getting the yarn. Just kidding. You should follow her. Skane Cocaine on Instagram. She had some beautiful, like, rainbow variegated yarn, so I'm going to be getting that soon in the next few days. Really excited about that, actually. It's beautiful. I'm also today getting my Fiberista Club monthly subscription box, so I'm excited about that too. Okay, so that's yarn. I also wanted to talk about socks. All right, I'll show you my sock. I'll go grab it. So last time we talked, I mentioned that I was going to try out a new pattern for German short row socks from Stacy Perry, and I did finish one, and here it is. I got impatient, so I ended it at this length, because that's how I operate. Turned out okay. It's soft. It's really nice. The short rows were really easy. The toe and the heel are done the same way. And it fits great, and I do like it, but I can't seem to get myself to start the second sock, so I don't know. So then I thought that I would, this actually also was toe up, and I kind of want to try cuff down just to see what I like better. So I did find a tutorial. I follow a podcaster. Her name is Kristen. You've probably all heard of her. She is the creator of Woolen Vines yarn, and she has a really great little tutorial on her website for perfect socks. Is that what she calls them? Perfect socks? Or her favorite socks. And so I downloaded the pattern and I started it yesterday, and I was cooking right along. And I started in on the stockinette of the leg. See, look at my ribbing turned out great. I'm using Madeline Tosh, Stephen Loves Tosh colorway, Tosh Merino Light. And then I'm magic looping right along, and I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I noticed 2 rows back I got a little hole. So I don't know if it was like an accidental yarn over or what. And now I'm afraid to rip it back because I feel like I'll never get that yarn back on the needle. It's really upsetting. I didn't like working with DPNs. That's what I did this on. Mostly because they're too short and they kept poking me in the hand. They're so sharp. They just kept poking me because they're too short and my hands are huge. I need longer ones, of course. Every project I have to buy another tool, my God. And then so I thought, all right, I'll magic loop. I've magic looped before. I've knitted hats. I haven't had any problems with magic looping, and I don't know why I'm having a hard time, maybe at the circumference. So now I'm thinking, after watching Kristen's podcast this morning from her most recent episode, she was talking about how she was gifted some circular needle 9-inch Chow Goos, and they're mostly meant for doing socks, so that might be what I need to do. But no, of course, what's the most common size? Is it 0? Is it 2? Is it 1? Is it 2? I don't know. So I guess I need probably one of each, but oh my God. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm really scared. I don't want to start over. I hate starting over any project. But I'm like comatose now because I don't know what to do about these holes. and I just don't think it's fixable. I really don't. It's not even a drop stitch. I don't know what the problem was, but I don't know. It's craziness. What else? What else? I'll talk about that in a little bit here. Podcasters, discovered a few this week. I thought I'd pass on the word to y'all. Grocery Girls just put up their very first episode. It's fun to watch. I love them. And actually, one of the sisters is a sewist, and she makes the cutest project bags. And I got sucked in. What can I say? She talked about her bags and showed a picture of one with cats on it. Had to have it. Went right online and ordered one. It's coming from Canada. When I get it, I will share. It's really cool. It's got these really funky black cats on it. I think she said it's a Ghastly's pattern or fabric. So anyway, that was fun to watch. I also discovered Junkyarn, which is also a really good podcast. I really enjoy it, but I've been watching episode after episode. I love it. Once Upon a Corgi is always fun to watch. Gabrielle has cute little corgis. And then also MissLavelli. She's on Instagram as MissLavelli, I believe. She has a new podcast out, and I think there's been five episodes so far, called Inside Number 23, and that's really enjoyable too. If you get a chance to check any of those out, you shall do that. You should. You shall. In the kitchen this week, tomorrow, I will be getting my third box from Blue Apron. If you haven't heard of Blue Apron, it's basically a food subscription service. I love it. I absolutely love it. I hate going to the store. I hate having to leave the house in the winter. I hate having to come up with a recipe and then jot everything down and go to the store and buy it all and bring it home and unpack it and then cook it all. I do like the cooking process, but I don't like all of that other stuff involved. So Blue Apron is great because they drop a box of 3 meals. We're on the subscription for 3 meals a week. And for $60, you can't go wrong. I spend almost half of that at the grocery store every day. So it's ridiculous. We're saving money by doing it this way. So we've gotten a box every other week. And I really, really like it. Everything that they have sent has been really great. You can find the recipes online at blueapron.com. You can also subscribe for a family size, which I believe is for a family of 4, and it's 4 meals a week. They also have a vegetarian option, which is, I think, really awesome. And anyway, I really like it. And so I can see what's coming, so I already know what meals they're sending for this week. So it kind of takes the surprise out of it, but it's still fun. And anyway, Joe and I have really, really enjoyed it. So that's that. And now I want to talk about a giveaway. If you follow my jewelry, you probably know that I really love doing giveaways. I love giving away stuff. Oh, I always do it. It's been a little while since I've done it. So, but this giveaway is going to be extra special because it's, I think, appealing to more people. So here's what I have. First off, I am giving away 2 copies of Taproot magazine. This one I think actually also has a knitting pattern in it, which is fantastic for a sweater. These are ad-free magazines, and actually it's this one with the sweater. I just saw it. Lots of really great photography, lots of art, lots of articles, recipes. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. This issue is number 15, Folk. This issue is number 11, Mend. I like the cover on this one. This is actually one of my favorite artists, Janine Zaza, forgot her last name. It starts with a Z. I should find out. Look, let me see. I think it's Zlatkis. Janine Zlatkis. So anyway, 2 copies of that. I'm giving away 2 skeins of yarn. This is Juniper Moon Marlowe, which is 50% merino wool, 50% silk. Each ball is 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 153 yards. I'm giving away 2 of these. The color is beautiful, and it is so soft. The color is number 16, which that's exciting. It doesn't really have like a color name on here. So that's that. And then I'm giving away a bracelet with some of my braided yarn. This is stamped. I hand stamped it myself, and it says, oh, I was showing it upside down. Keep calm, knit on. Cute, right? Now, I'm doing this on Instagram, so check my Instagram page later today, and I will have a picture up and instructions on how to enter the giveaway. My Instagram name is Lorelei Erdo. So that's that. Cat in the Hat. Hope you have a chance to go over there and enter for the giveaway. I think I'll probably announce a winner in about a week. So you got lots of time to enter. And I'm going to have you tag your friends and all that good stuff. You know how giveaways go. So that's all I have today. Nice little short episode. I hope that was fun for you to watch. And thanks for coming back if you're, came back from the last episode. If you're brand new, welcome. And I hope you come back again. I'll probably be back again next week since this is so fun. I almost love doing a podcast as much as I love watching podcasts. It's craziness. Anyway, signing off. See you later.